Hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. So today I have a bunch of products here from the company CASETiFY. Now they were kind enough to send out a bunch of different cases that are in this box here for my iPhone 16 Pro, but they're also kind enough to send out some other accessories as well that I'll briefly talk about in this video. But like I said, the main attraction is going to be what's inside this box. And then at the end of the video, got a little sneak peek for you as well with a new case that they just released as well this year. So let's go ahead and get this stuff off here. And let's move the phone to the side. All right, so let's see what we get inside of the box here. So, peel that off. But inside the packaging here, we have some really nice cases here. So let me go ahead and get these out real quick. So as you can see here, guys, we have a wide variety of different phone cases from CASETiFY here. So we'll go over each individual one. I'll slap it on the black titanium iPhone 16 Pro that I have here. And then we'll talk about each of them, talk about their features and all that good stuff. And then, yeah, we'll get this video going. So let's start with left to right. So we'll start with this one first. Okay, so here is the bounce case. And as you can see, guys, it's very rugged, has very hardcore corners here, as you can see. Has this really nice gradient look. This one's called the gradient spot. So it's a very nice looking case. Has a nice kind of like texture to the back as well, where it doesn't really feel like it's super slippery. It's actually pretty grippy back there as well. And then if you notice with the interior, very, very rugged, very nice looking, very protective case here. And then here on the side, it does say recycling phone cases since 2021. All right, so let's get the 16 Pro here, slap it on. So put the corners in there, pop it in. And that is all she wrote. So there's the look of the phone case installed. With a different light hitting it, you can see kind of the look there. You got the white MagSafe ring. I really have always been a big fan of the CASETiFY borders with the black and white around the camera bump. And as you can see there, the lenses are nicely recessed in. As far as drop protection goes, this is going to be pretty dang hardcore. It's going to be around like 22 feet of drop protection. So there is no concerns of dropping your phone and feeling like you just broke it. Like, this thing is insane. I remember going on a camping trip many years ago with the old bounce cases, and it held up extremely well. The sides are extremely grippy as well. As far as a wobble test goes, face down, there's no shaking going on. Back down, just a tiny bit of shaking, not much. So that's actually really nice. And then the power button, it's pretty clicky. Volume up and down, pretty clicky as well. Action button, not bad at all either. Looks pretty good. And then as far as the camera control, looks like we have pretty decent access to it. So not bad at all. Take a picture. Yeah, so pretty easy going as well with that. So pretty dang nice. So let me grab my MagSafe charger. Let me slap it on there. So as far as MagSafe goes, extremely strong magnets. And as you just heard, it is MagSafe charging. So no issues at all with MagSafe capabilities as well. So there's the bounce case. So definitely for the person who's looking for a rugged case that's not super thick, but these corners are just insane. I mean, just look at that. That's just nuts. So yeah, you're getting a heck of a good drop protection with this phone case. So let's get this bad boy off. So I'll show you real quick how easy it is to take off. So not bad at all, actually. Just, you know, pop those corners out and boom, there you go. So let's put this to the side and let's grab the next one, which is going to be this one right here. So this is a matte finish, feels really good in the hand. This is their impact case with MagSafe capabilities. As you can see here, it's a topography look, but I just really like that black and white. You know, it just looks sick. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy on. So this case is actually going to get you about 8 feet-ish of drop protection. But as you can see, it installed looks really nice. I love the texture of this. You can kind of feel the little grooves of the map. And then the black and white CASETiFY branding looks really good with it as well. So as you can see there, looks pretty dang nice. Has a 2-hole cutout there for like a charm attachment or whatever. Power button as well there, and then our cutout for the camera control button. Here's the look down at the bottom. And here on this side, we have our volume up and down and action button. And it does say the same thing, recycling cases since 2021. And then that's the look top down there. And then that's kind of the look there, looking at it face on. And it's really interesting because if you look at the lips, they do raise up pretty nicely, but it's almost just tiny bit enough where it almost looks like it's flat with it, which is actually kind of cool. So let's do the wobble test real quick. So face down, nothing. Back down, yeah, we got some shaking going on. Power button and volume up and down and all that. Let's do the clicky button test. All right. Very tactile. Volume up and down. Action button. Very clicky. Nice. And then the camera control. Now this one's a little bit deeper, so I actually kind of like that because it feels like almost like your finger sinks in. So it kind of makes you, I don't know. Some of these other ones I've seen isn't quite that deep like this. So I kind of like that. So yeah, not too bad. So that is the impact case, but looks pretty dang nice. So far, gotta say this is probably my favorite one. I just like the way it feels. I like the matte finish, I like the grippiness of that back there. Doesn't really add much bulk or weight to the phone. It's not like a super slim case, but you know, to get over 8 feet of drop protection and still feel pretty slim, I actually really like this. So far, this is my number one, but let's go ahead and get this bad boy off and let's slap on the next one. Okay, so this one is also the impact case here, but as you can see, it's more of a clear gummy case. No MagSafe capabilities with this one. The color is this really cool sheer sky blue, which I actually really am digging. Drop protection is going to be the same as the topography one that I just showed you. But I really like this because it shows you kind of that hardcore, just kind of interior that these phone cases get that's going to help with the drop protection. So it's just kind of all around the sides and all that good stuff as well. But it's a very blue case. So let's slap on the black titanium on this one. And that's the look there. So I don't know if the video is going to do it justice because now that the black titanium phone case is on it, it actually really darkened the back. But as you can see, it is definitely still got that blue tint, which I really like. But with that darker camera bump there and the darker lenses, I really like that black and white camera bump as well. I think that looks really good. One thing I can tell, it probably is going to pick up some dust and stuff like that, but that's to be expected with any kind of case like this that's a clear gummy case. The sides are extremely grippy. Like, I just feel super confident holding this phone. And I mean, it just does not feel like it's going to slide out of my hand. Even this back here is pretty dang grippy. And I'm touching all over this thing and I'm not seeing any fingerprints. I'm just trying to see, not really. Smudging, maybe a little bit, but once again, that's kind of to be expected with phone cases like this. But I just want to show you real quick the side. So there you go. Look at that. Just grip. And then on top of that, just that hardcore material in there that's going to help with drop protection as well. And then we'll look at the bottom. There we go. Look at this side and look at the top. So it looks really, really nice. And then you can see that blue there just shining. It just looks really good, guys. Really, really nice. So this one, the buttons are going to be just the same like the other one. They're very clicky. I mean, listen to that. I mean, very clicky, very tactile. Camera button is once again very easy and accessible, so I'm not concerned at all with that. And then yeah, I mean, it sits on the table nicely. It's going to still have some shaking going on just because it's an iPhone 16 Pro case, and that's a big camera bump there. But other than that, guys, that's the blue, or excuse me, sheer sky blue for the Impact series. So let's slap this off. So let's take this one off and let's go to the next one. All right, so now we have another Bounce series case here with MagSafe capabilities. This one is the sheer cobalt blue color, as you can see here. A little bit different shade than this one, as you can see, just looking at it from the top down. So a little bit darker, deeper blue, more royal blue, if you will. Bumps on the corner of this Bounce case match the color of it, which is pretty cool as well. So let's go ahead and slap on this one, and that's the look with it installed there. So it looks pretty good as well. I really like the way that the white MagSafe ring looks like with the case. You know, it just looks kind of like a muted, almost looks like it glows in the dark, but I know it doesn't. And there's the top here, so you can just kind of get a good look of the camera housing and all that stuff, and those hardcore bumpers once again. I mean, it's just insane how strong these are. So with this one, once again, you're getting over 20 feet of drop protection, which is just nuts. So, I mean, if you drop the phone, it's not going to do anything. Well, could, disclaimer, I guess, but it's pretty strong. Now, just looking at the top-down view, looking at it, feels good like the other one as well. Very grippy. The buttons are very tactile as well. And if we put it face down, all the face down tests, the wobble test is just passing with flying colors. But back down with the Bounce series, not as shaky, but there's definitely some shaking going on. But with these extra extended bumpers on the corners here, it does actually help quite a bit with that wobbleness. So all in all, guys, yeah, cannot complain at all. But there is the Bounce series in this cobalt blue color. So what do you think? Looks pretty sick, right? So let's get this bad boy off and let's slap on the next one. Okay, so this is the Impact Ring stand case that does have MagSafe capabilities. So this one's very similar to just the regular Impact case, but it does have a party trick up its sleeve, which once I put the case on the phone, I'll show you what that is. Looking at the interior, once again, you can see just that ruggedness inside there. So that pattern in there is just really helping with the drop protection that we're getting out of this. If you are a fan of just more of a plain Jane case, the matte black version looks really, really nice here. Has a little bit of a smoother back though, so if you are more of a fan of a grippier back, then I might recommend something with some sort of pattern like the topography one that does give it a little bit of texture. So the party trick up the sleeve with this phone case is in the camera bump housing. So as it says in the name, it is a stand case, which I really, really like with this. Like it's so cool to be able to just, you know, not really have to worry about taking a kickstand with you. And what I like about this as well is the strength of the hinge. I mean, look, I can go almost all the way open and the phone's gonna be elevated, and I can just gradually go up at different viewing angles. For me, if like where I'm sitting down right now, like this actually would be about the perfect viewing angle for me as I'm watching a show, like sitting at my desk. But that's the secret sauce about this case. Like I said, it's just that right there, and there's the hinge. But just looking at it, it looks like a normal Impact Series case. So I do like how they've done that design and made it very discreet, but also it's a kickstand, which I just really like. And the matted finish around the whole entire case looks really good and feels good in the hand. The same situation, all the buttons are clicky. I mean, I haven't ran into any of these cases yet that aren't clicky. The action button works very well as well. And then let's go ahead and just for fun, do the wobble test. I know the face down is going to be good, but the back down definitely is going to give us some shaking a little bit. And then just for a MagSafe charging test, holds on very nicely. Has a nice strength to it as well. So if you have any kind of MagSafe accessories in your vehicle or at home at your desk, then this is going to do just fine. But there we go. There is the Impact Ring Stand case. So definitely check that bad boy out. But yeah, that is the last of the phone cases that I have here. So what I want to do briefly real quick is I'm going to slap on my favorite one, the topography one. And then I'm going to show you a couple of accessories that they sent me. But we'll dive through those real quick, and then, like I said, right at the end, I got a sneak peek for you on their new phone case. So let's get this bad boy off, and let's slap on the other one. Okay, so this right here is something that they sent me. It's the power through USB-C to USB-C charging cable, but as you can see here, 240 watts of high-speed charging, which is just nuts. It's just a legit cable. Like, look at this, guys. Like, looks like something my kids dreamed up. It's very bright. It's very vibrant. I love the nylon material here. I think it just feels very good. So there is that. So let's check out the next thing. But it's an Impact HD screen protector that they sent me. I won't get lost in the weeds too much on this one, but stay tuned. I will be installing this on the 16 Pro in a later video, just so I can kind of give it its own dedication, but also showing the how-to. And then last but not least, this bad boy right here. This is their Power Through 2-in-1 charging stand. Some information as far as a pamphlet, and then we have a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. It's got a lot of weight to it. I mean, it's pretty dang heavy. I mean, it almost looks like something Apple that would make. It does swivel a little bit, so up and down like that. And then if you look right there, if I zoom in, it says CASETiFY right there. So that's kind of cool too. So you got your nice docking station look, and then you can, like I said, charge some your AirPods or whatever that you got there, and you're good to go. So that is the really nice looking charging station there. So yeah, not too bad, CASETiFY. Okay, so last but certainly not least is the quick sneak peek of this bad boy here. This is their new rugged Ultra Bounce series case. Has a new design here at the top, has an attachment system that's insane. Man, you're getting over 32 feet of drop protection. So this is extreme drop protection with this. Yeah, the color's indigo, which is actually pretty sick, but just look at the inside, guys. Like dedicated covers for the lenses. The interior is just nutty. It's just insane. So let me grab my 16 Pro and let's slap it in. And there we go. So quickly showing you this. Just looks really cool. And I really like this here because what I want to show you real quick are two accessories that they have. So there's this carabiner Ultra Bounce kind of lanyard style looking thing here. So it's pretty sick. And then there's also this carabiner as well, matching color. So just to show you real quick, I'm just going to get it out here. It's an attachment system that you have here. So as you can see here, this little portion here that pops out. Okay, so once that happens, then here at the top, you can actually slide it through and then hook it back in here, and then like so. Now you have this phone case nicely in here. It's not going anywhere, but that design just looks really cool. And this carabiner is a very high quality carabiner, but I mean, literally you just can click it on whatever you want. Bag, your jacket, the lanyard that they also provide now, which I'll be doing a video on this as well. You have this sick lanyard here, but what's cool about it, just like with any other stuff, is it has these attachments here. So you could totally just clip it on if you wanted to. And now it's on you and it's not going anywhere, which obviously this is the indigo color as well. So just wanted to show you a quick sneak peek of this attachment system here. Like I said, keep an eye out for the dedicated video that I'll be doing on this. All right, and there we have it, guys. There's the lineup of the CASETiFY cases for the iPhone 16 Pro. I know I've been flashing it up on the screen periodically throughout the video, but if you're interested in buying any of these cases, be sure to go through my link. It's casetify.com/Roy Flores. You'll get 15% off your entire order, which is awesome. So big thank you to CASETiFY for throwing that out to my viewers. And be sure to go through their website, man. There's so many different things you can do. There's so many collaborations that they have with different companies like Disney. And then you can go on and like do different customizations with adding your initials or stuff like that to phone cases and really making it your own. So there's a lot of versatility with these cases here, guys. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe. God bless. I'll see you on the next one.